Hello my beautiful friends, it's Mimi here today, and today I'm going to be showing you this really cool way to create a double braid with a simple trick. I can't wait to show it to you guys. Yesterday I was actually trying to figure out how to do this really complicated hairstyle in the back of my head, sort of like a half up, half down hairstyle, and instead of figuring out how to do that, I thought of this one, and I think it's very cute, it's super easy to create, and I can't wait to show you. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do as always is quickly give my hair a brush to make sure there are no tangles. And do you guys like my top? Actually, it's a dress. I always want to sing, I believe I can fly, I believe I can touch the sky. Okay, never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna brush my hair, and what I'm doing now actually, because my hair is gradually fading as I'm more in the sun or just as I wash my hair, now I am in between two shades. So I mix in my ombre chestnut set and my ombre blonde set, and I feel like that's the best match for me. Alright, so once I brush the hair, I'm gonna just split it in two equal sections, and of course you can braid this on the left side, the right side, whatever works the best for you. So I'm just gonna split it up in two sections. And I'm just gonna create a regular 3-strand braid on the left side of the section. Alright, so once I get to the bottom, I'm just gonna grab my clear hair elastic and secure this braid in the end. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is the trick part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start pulling small sections of the braid and sort of create this opening like a little hook. That's what I call it. So I'm just gonna pull it. And again, you gotta be really careful here. I'm wearing Luxy hair extensions, so my hair is a bit shorter than the extension. So you gotta make sure that you're not pulling out any of the layers, like the short layers in your hair, or if you wear extensions. But what you want to see is kind of like this little hook that you can then use to do something really cool. So first create this, and literally you can just go with one hand or two and just pull on that section and make sure there's some kind of an opening that you can use later, like that. Alright, so I've only created the hooks on the right side of my braid. I'm just gonna go into the same braid and just fan out the rest of the section, so the section that's on the left side. You can also create hooks here if you want. That's totally optional. I just really grab the section and fan it out like I normally would, just to make it appear thicker. So you will have something like this. Now I'm gonna go into the next section, and I'm gonna start also creating a regular 3-strand braid, but I'm gonna do something really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna just start with creating a 3-strand braid. So once I braid it once, I'm gonna take this left section and I'm gonna weave this through that little hook that we've previously created. That's why it's important that it's there and it's kind of like ready to use. So grab the left section, weave it through that. So pull that through and continue braiding normally. And then when you have the left section again, you weave it through the next section, so through the next hook. You don't need to weave it through every single hook. It's totally optional. Alright, so we're doing the same thing here. Bring it through the hook and then just cross over and do a regular 3-strand braid. And we're gonna continue doing this all the way to the end. And just a couple more left at the bottom. So I've done this braid done so many different ways, the double braid, and a lot of times, you know, the methods that I've seen is that you pin them together or you do some other fancy things, but this is so simple and so easy, and I've done this on just my hair without the extensions, and it looks pretty cool as well. So you don't necessarily need the extensions. Alright, so once you get to the bottom of the braid, I'm just gonna grab another hair elastic and I'm just gonna secure the ends of the braid together. And then I'm gonna grab another hair elastic and I'm gonna secure the two of them together so it looks like it's just one big fat double braid, like that. Now the last step of this braid is I'm just gonna go back in and fan out any other sections I want to fan out on the right of this braid. So just gonna go in here and carefully figure out what I want to style, and if I want to fan out the left side of the second braid as well, which is possible. And that's pretty much it. This is what the finished braid looks like. No need for any bobby pins. It's one big intertwined tricky braid. Now that the braid is finished, I'm just gonna go into my bangs, and they're like a really awkward stage right now. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna cut them or if I'm gonna grow them out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in and just re-wave them. Because I had previously waved them, but it kind of got looser. So I'm just gonna go with my barrel, curling barrel, and just curl it away from the face. And as I do that, I kind of just run my barrel down so the curl is not too tight. So I'm just gonna show you one more time. So I started just curling as I normally would, and then I sort of just continue moving my curling wand down, and you get something like that, a very nice loose wave. Now I'm gonna do the same thing here on my right side. So I'm gonna wrap it around like that, away from the face, and same thing. I just keep moving the curler. So I don't just keep it in one position, like that. There we go. All right, so once I've curled my bangs, I'm finished. Beautiful, perfect summer braid. Alright my beautiful friends, that's all I got for you today. Let me know how you like this tricky double braid. Leave me a comment down below, like this video, it will totally make my day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh wait, before I finish, when you recreate this braid, make sure to post it on your Instagram with hashtag Luxy Hair. I always feature my favorites on our Luxy Hair Instagram. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Ciao!